In October 1962, the world was living under a deep shadow of fear. The Cold War had reached its peak, and the United States and the Soviet Union stood dangerously close to nuclear war, with humanity's deep beneath the waters near Cuba. The Soviet submarine B-59 moved silently through the ocean, cut off from the outside world, while American naval forces waited above. U.S. warships began dropping practice depth charges, meant as warning signals, but inside the submarine, the explosions felt like the opening blows of a real war. Conditions inside the submarine became unbearable. The temperature rose above 50 degrees Celsius, oxygen levels dropped, and exhausted sailors struggled to remain conscious. With all radio communication lost, Captain Valentin Savitsky became convinced that World War III had already begun and that the Soviet Union was under nuclear attack. Driven by fear and desperation, the captain ordered a nuclear torpedo to be prepared, believing that if they were going to die, they would take their enemies with them. Soviet protocol required approval from 3 officers to launch a nuclear weapon. The captain agreed. The political officer agreed. The final decision rested with one man. That man was Vasily Arkhipov. Surrounded by chaos and pressure, he remained calm and said no, insisting that this was not a war but a signal to force the submarine to surface. After intense arguments and rising tempers, Arkhipov's refusal prevailed. The submarine surfaced, and a catastrophic nuclear exchange was narrowly avoided. The world would not learn how close it came to destruction for decades. Arkhipov never sought recognition. He retired quietly and died in 1998, leaving behind a decision that saved billions of lives.